Hey guys, D1sco here. So earlier today, well, I guess it would have been technically yesterday because it took me that long to get to this because I have been pretty busy all day. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep and have just been incredibly busy. So I'm doing this now. But anyways, Dead by Daylight released the June 2024 developer update. Now these are always interesting to look at. Because they usually show off like interesting stats and whatnot, and so I want to look at the 8.1.0 update approaches, which it's weird to see. Yeah, we're right now we're on 8.0.2. So they're technically not wrong. Read on as we divulge all the major changes making their way to the game, including updates to killers, perk challenges, quality of life improvements, and more. Interesting. So they're gonna. So I'm assuming this might take a second to read, but this will be interesting. I already seen Knight, who's getting, according to them, a medium update. Sometimes the updates might seem minuscule. Like I remember Blight one time got like a minor update, and I was like, and I felt like it was a major update because it fixed like a huge bug with him. But still, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they did. I'm not sure how long this is, but let's see. So the Knight, who got, as I said earlier, he got a medium update. So quite a few of these are new. I'll say if it's new, and then say whatever change says whatever, and then we'll get into the developer. So the first thing is new added ability to manually swap between guards. Because I don't think you could swap between guards manually before. Anyways, developer note. Each guard has a specialty, yes. There's the jailer, the assassin, and whatever the third one is called. I know the jailer is like the longer time. The Senna, I can't remember the name of it. And then the assassin is the speedy boy. And then the third one is good at like breaking gens and stuff, like breaking gens, pallets, anything that needs to be broken. I can't think of his name right now. Each guard has a specialty, so we've added the ability to choose the right guard for each situation. This will provide a nice boost in power and quality of life. Okay, so basically, because before it was a rotation, but then you had add-ons that would change the rotation. So Carnifex, that was his name, the Carnifex. Jesus me, I apologize. It's been a while since I fought a Knight, I guess. But I wonder if this is going to be sort of like how Vecna, you get to like, you can choose which power to do. I wonder if it's like that, but with the guards, because that'd be kind of cool. New patrol paths must be at least 10 meters in length. I forget what they were before, but they definitely weren't that before. New added a multiplier to guard hunt time based on path lengths. Longer paths increase hunt time until a maximum 1.5x the normal duration. That's kind of crazy to think about. That in addition to letting us select choose which guard we want manually for that situation, they're also giving us the ability to like make patrol paths longer, which means that your guard is like patrolling longer. That's kind of crazy. Knight is getting bizarre changes that are gonna allow some more manual input with him, which will be interesting to see if how that goes. And then new, when the Knight is within 8 meters of his guard, the guard's hunt time depletes 3 times. Guard's hunt time depletes 3 times faster. Yeah, that's fair. I could see this somewhat making the achievement where you need to have a guard locked onto the survivor, but that hits them as the Knight potentially harder because it depletes 3 times faster. But outside of that achievement, it sounds really nice. Developer note: dropping a guard at your feet in a loop is often the best choice, but leaves little counterplay for the survivor. We've added incentives for longer paths and improved counterplay when someone is being chased by both the Knight and his guard at the same time. Change: reducing Carnifex's hunt time to 12 seconds till it's 24 seconds. Change: increase the jailer's hunt time to 24 seconds was 12 seconds. Interesting. Change. Reduce the Carnifex's banner spawn time to 5 seconds was 10 seconds. Change. Increase the Jailer's banner spawn time to 10 seconds was 5 seconds. Developer note. The Carnifex was previously the best at both breaking things and keeping survivors occupied, making him the best choice for multiple scenarios. We've swapped these hunt times and their associated banner spawn times around, making the Jailer the specialist for patrolling and chasing the longest. Change. Decrease the Carnifex's breaking time to 1.8 seconds was 2 seconds. Change. Decrease the Assassin's breaking time to 5 seconds was 6 seconds. Change. Decrease the Jailer's breaking time to 5 seconds was 6 seconds. So basically, all three of them break faster, but the Carnifex is still clearly the clear winner in breaking stuff. Change. Increase the Carnifex's detection range to 10 meters was 8 meters. Change. Increase the Assassin's detection range to 10 meters was 8 meters. Change. Increase the Jailer's detection range to 16 meters was 14 meters. And then I guess also their detection ranges are all higher, like 2 meters for all of them. Still, that's pretty great. Change. Updated various add-ons. Developer note. Map. Oh, hey, Singularity got touched. Hell yeah. Me and Orange suck dick at Singularity, so it'll be nice to see what he does. I remember Orange went on a whole thing where he tried to he called it basically the redemption arc, which is basically just he was trying to have fun matches with the killers he really struggled with. That came out last year, and Singularity was on that list. And yeah, I think we eventually did it, but it took forever, and we still don't play him because we suck ass as him. I can't even remember if we even succeeded or not at having a fun match with him. I can't remember. So it'll be nice to see what they changed for Singularity. But before we get to Singularity, I need to finish reading this developer note for the night. So let's do this. Map of the Realm and Pillaged Mead were fan favorite add-ons, so we've incorporated some of their effects into the base kit. We've reviewed many of the Knight's add-ons to bring the strongest and weakest add-ons closer together. And now we're on the Singularity, who also got a medium update. New. Taking control of a biopod will now cause it to aim at the near survivors in line of sight. I feel like that's a good change, honestly, because before it just kind of looks at whatever it was looking at, but now, it'll actually lock on if there's this survivor within the line of sight. So I think that's a really nice change. At least for the killer, not for survivors, but it's supposed to be good for the killer, so it's good. Shut up. New. After 0.25 seconds, targeting process now decays over the next 0.5 seconds. Change. When patrolling a biopod, survivors now only glow if they can be targeted. Change. Decrease biopod targeting cooldown after slipstreaming a survivor to 3 seconds was 3.5 seconds. Change. Improved UI using biopods when shooting with the killer. Honestly, I feel like those are good little changes. Developer note. The Singularity can be hard to learn. Yes, he is. Singularity is definitely one of the harder killers to learn. Nurse is still probably the hardest, but he's up there. Singularity is up there for sure. But deadly when mastered. Yes, absolutely. So we've made some adjustments to make targeting survivors with biopods easier. These changes won't have a significant effect on those who've already mastered Singularity. That's true, but it will help players wanting to learn. So it'll help me and Orange because we are willing to learn Singularity better. Orange has a better chance. So those quality of life improvements are good. Unfortunately, we won't be getting any of these updates for a bit, it sounds like, but I can't wait for them.
I honestly can't wait for them. I'm
really excited. New. Added the ability to destroy the currently controlled biopod. I feel like that's a good added ability. Sometimes you don't want that biopod. Maybe you thought it was going to be more useful in that spot than it ended up being or whatever. So it's nice that you can, destroy it yourself. That's nice. Change. The killer can now hear audio by default when controlling a biopod. Developer note. Some quality of life improvements biopods now have audio without needing an add-on, and you can now destroy a biopod from a distance as long as it's not disabled. New. The killer now receives killer instinct when a survivor slipstreams. Change. The last controlled biopod has its aura building yellow for 10 seconds, was 5 seconds. Developer note, switching between biopods and singularity can be disorienting, so we made some changes to help players get their bearings and find targets. New, the singularity gains 3% haste when overclock mode. Removed overclock's duration. No longer scales with the number of slipstream survivors. Change, increase overclock's base duration to 5.7 seconds was 4.7 seconds. Change, stuns caused by perks such as head-on, blast mine during overclock mode will now cause overheat. Developer note. Wow, they touched symbol. Oh my god, they touched singularity so much. Jeez. Like Night, I feel like I was already seeing the next killer by now, and singularity, it just keeps going. Jeez. Okay, that'll be interesting to see all these changes. The Soma family photo add-on was much loved, so we've added part of its effect to the base kit. To simplify overclocked, we have removed the scaling duration and bumped up the time to 5.7 seconds. New, added an aim assist effect to shooting a slipstream survivor. Change, increase in aim assist when creating a biopods. I think that meant the wording is a little weird there, but whatever. Developer note, when attempting to teleport to a survivor or place a biopod, a slight change could cause your shot to miss or become an invalid spot for a biopod, causing it to do nothing. We have improved the aim assist to linger slightly longer on the last valid place or slipstream survivors. New, passive EMP printing at supply cases is now limited to 97%. The remaining progress must be done manually by a survivor. Something that I remember that was a problem about Singularity was how fast EMPs were made during the PTB. It was ridiculous because I remember me and Orange made a video together on it, and Orange, well, he was playing, and yeah, he couldn't really do anything with the biopods because the bots always had EMPs. So it's kind of nice so then in the launch they made that they like nerfed how fast the printing was so hard that was an issue, and now it can't even passively finish, which is interesting. New, supply cases that have reached the passive printing limit now have their auras revealed in yellow. New, disabled biopods will pulse shortly before they are reactivated. Change, decrease the aura reading range of supply cases to 20 meters was 42 meters. Change, decreased range of EMPs to 8 meters was 10 meters. Change, decreased immunity to slipstream after using an EMP to 0.35 seconds was 2 seconds. Developer EMP. Oh hey, so this reveal is going to be after this. Anyways, developer note, EMPs are an essential tool to playing against the singularity, yes, but they can be too plentiful at times, especially in the PTB where they went off every like 5 seconds and you couldn't do anything about it, making it hard for the killer to use their power, which is a big problem. If you have a killer that can't even use the power, like, that's pretty sad. That's also basically just how I play Freddy. So I mean, it's viable. I always forget to teleport as Freddy, so then I'm just running around hitting people. I mean, it works. It does work. I wish Freddy got buffed. Survivors now need to spend a little more time to acquire EMPs, and they won't be protected from further slipstreams after using one. We've added new VFX to biopods so let survivors know when a biopod that has been disabled is about to reactivate. Change, reduce the time it takes to switch back to singularity 0.5 seconds was 1 second. Change, reduce the time it takes to switch back to singularity when you're a hooked survivor to 1.5 seconds was 5 seconds. Developer note, since the introduction of the anti-face cam system, this penalty became a little redundant as staying near a hook survivor now carries its own risk. We've reduced this penalty, though accessing biopods next to a hook survivor still may not be ideal. We have also reduced the base wake up time to make swapping back to the singularity feel more responsive. As soon as I read responsive, that made me think of I don't know how many of you have seen this, but there's a Caleb City skit that he did for like those games that get like rushed in development, so they're like not really like working. And I remember he's like pit in the skit. Caleb is playing an unfinished game and he's getting pissed, and it just turns into this game is not responsive. He's like beating the controller. It's great. Anyways, so when I read responsive, that's what I thought of. Anyways, change, update various add-ons. Developer note: we have reviewed the singularities add-ons, giving some new effects and balance tweaks to others. Darkness revealed got a minor update. Change, increased aura reveal duration to 6, 7, 8 seconds was 3, 4, 5 seconds. Developer note: with a longer duration, it will be easier to take advantage of the aura reading and allow this perk to be used more aggressively in the chase. I'm all ears. Minor update. Change, reduce cooldown to 60, 45, 30 seconds with 60, 50, 40 seconds. So basically, they took and cut the times. So yellow didn't even get touched at all. Green, it's about 5 seconds faster. The cooldown is 5 seconds faster. And purple, it's about 10 seconds faster. Developer note: all ears can be very useful, but currently has a fairly long cooldown. We have reduced the cooldown so the perk comes into play more often. Trail of Torment, minor update. Oh, thank goodness. Pyramid Head, his perks are just okay. So I'm very happy to see Trail of Torment getting updated there. Change, reduce cooldown to 60, 45, 30 seconds. Now orange. So yellow before was 80 seconds. Now it's 60 seconds. That's a decrease to 20. Green decreased by a ton. Let me do some math real quick. By about 30, green's cooldown got reduced by 35 seconds, and purple got reduced by 30 seconds. That's kind of crazy. Developer note: Trail of Torment similarly has a long cooldown. We have reduced this as well to allow its effects to happen more often. I think Trail of Torment has had a long cooldown for a while, so it's nice that they won't have that problem anymore. Or at least, it won't be as long. That's nice. Oppression, minor update. Reduce cooldown to 60, 50, 40 seconds. So it's 120, 180 seconds. Jeez. It's so much shorter now. They decreased all of them by half. That's ridiculous. Oppression had a developer note. The oppression had a very long cooldown, so we have cut it in half. Thanks, behavior. Dragon's Grip, minor update. Reduce. I swear, are they? If they're all okay, not all of them are just reducing cooldowns, but it would have been funny if they all were. Reduce cooldown to 60, 50, 40 seconds with 120, 180 seconds. Developer note: this is not a copying and pasting error. We've done the exact same thing for Dragon's Grip. Yeah, Dragon's Grip is an okay perk, but that's a long cooldown, so it is nice that they couldn't have. But I like how they added that this is not a copying and pasting error. Machine learning, minor update, change. Increased duration to 40, 50, 60 seconds was 20, 25, 36. Interesting, so they increased its duration by quite a bit. Developer note: getting machine learning to active can be tricky, so we've extended its duration to help the killer get value out of it when it does. Auto detect, which is it's a fun little perk. It's okay. Minor update, change. Decrease starting skill check quality to minus 15% was minus 25%. Developer note: auto detect can become very strong with some luck later in the match, but the large penalty often means it'll do more harm than good. We forced down this penalty to make it a little more consistent, improve its strength once you've built up your tokens. Empathic connection. That's also a fun perk. Minor update. Change. Increase duration healing speed bonus to 30% with 10%. The healing speed bonus is more. Let's go. Developer note: empathic, I don't know. Empathic connection is great for showing injured survivors where you are, which is why I remember I don't think it didn't even take me that long to get the achievement for that perk because I was going for like add up of I forget who was that perk. I think Yoichi. Anyways, I was going for add up and people just kept running to me because I had the perk, so I just kept getting value. It was great. It is a fun perk. Um, so it's nice to see that the healing speed bonus is higher. But the healing speed bonus is a bit low. We have increased the speed at which you heal others to 30%. Iron Will minor update. This break has gotten touched a couple of times, so it'll be interesting to see what happened. Change. Grunts of pain are reduced by 80, 90, 100%, with 25, 50, 75%. Jeez. Developer note, Iron Will already makes survivors fairly quiet, but even the slightest noise can give away your position. We have increased the effects of the perk and reduce the gap between tiers to make lower tiers more useful. Well, that's nice. It goes up to 100% though. Like, what the hell, behavior? You might want to tone that down a little bit, but that's great. Resurgence, minor update. Change. Increased healing granted after being unhooked by to 50, 60, 70% with 40, 45, 50%. Yeah, it's Resurgence is a fun perk and all because you already get like progress for just being healed when you get it unhooked, but it's okay. Developer note: Resurgence is currently a little weak. Yeah, that's fair. And so they can only activate twice per match. Yep, with increased healing it grants. Nice. Solidarity. I don't think I've ever used that perk. No, I think I have used it a couple of times. Oh, I forgot how cool the babysitter picture was. Anyways, Solidarity, minor update change. Increased healing conversion rate to 50, 60, 70% with 40, 45, 50%. Developer notes, Solidarity can be a low trigger to use, requiring you to be injured and find another injured survivor to heal. We have increased the conversion rate to make it even more impactful when it comes into play. Babysitter, minor update, change. Increased duration of haste and pools of blood hiding the 20, 25, 30 seconds with 4, 6, 8 seconds. Okay, I got buffed quite a bit. Developer note, babysitter's duration was low, causing it to not provide much value. It went up before the 8 seconds. Of course it wasn't going to do much behavior. Before it ran out, we've extended its duration significantly to make it more impactful. Hook respawn, minor update, new. Hooks that a survivor has been sacrificed on will repair themselves after 60 seconds. Developer knows hooks remaining permanently broken. It could create some dead zones where it was impossible to get a survivor to a hook before they could wiggle free. Now when a survivor is sacrificed on a hook, it will automatically be repaired after 60 seconds. Map variants, medium update, new. Added layout variations to Yamako Estate, new added layout variations to the Mount Ormondre Solar map. Developer note, we've added new possible layouts for each of these three maps. While the layout of these variants are different, they'll include the same iconic features, landmarks, decorations, etc., and are a similar size to the originals. Until next time, Double Team. Honest, final thoughts. This one sounds awesome. I mean, the map variants are going to be cool. It'll be interesting. The idea of like having hooks respawn after somebody like gets sacrificed on them to prevent dead zones is interesting. The night changes sound really cool. The singularity got a ton of changes. That'll be fun, and all the perks as well got nice changes that I think will really help all of them. So yeah, honestly, this is a very solid one. Not too many nerfs happening. They buffed a lot of stuff that and changed a lot of stuff that I think will really be useful. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell. Do all the algorithmic garbage. It helps us out a lot. It means a lot to us. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Boo.